Our car tester Andre Zimmerman says he's got a few favorite cars, among them the puristic Toyota GT86, the Focus RS with its drift mode, and the powerful Panamera Turbo S. But now he's added one more to his list, the Skoda Octavia RS. Andre says it has a sporty feel, lots of space, and a moderate price tag. Skoda's turned the RS into a real racer. Now the new RS 230 comes with even more power. From the outside, only minor details give away the sedan's sportiness. Like the logos on the outside, most obviously. The RS starts with a push of a button. Andre says the Octavia RS has an output of 169 kilowatts or 230 horsepower. This doesn't make it a top-notch racer, but it certainly feels like enough power. And when you step on the gas, it feels a bit like you're sitting in an office chair and someone comes running from behind and pushes you forward. Andre says it's really good fun. The price is also not bad. In Germany, the sedan will set you back 35,290 euros. For this, you get not only 7 kilowatts more power compared to the standard RS, but also an electronically controlled front axle interwheel lock that can distribute the power to each front wheel as needed. With the DSG dual-clutch transmission, the most powerful Octavia can accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 6.8 seconds. Andre would prefer to change gears manually between curves, but the DSG dual-clutch transmission also has advantages, he says. It's more comfortable when stuck in stop-and-go traffic, and it's also helpful when racing, so drivers can focus entirely on steering and don't have to think about changing gears. Andre says he's most fond of the sound the Octavia makes when changing gears at full throttle.
Aber mein Highlight am DSG, das ist das Geräusch, was der Octavia macht, wenn man unter Volllast hochschaltet.
Andre reckons the Octavia RS is like a lovable rogue. Skoda has reworked the RS 230's exhaust system. The engineers made sure that it doesn't sound deafening so that passengers won't go crazy on long journeys. After all, the Octavia RS is designed as a car for everyday use and not primarily a racer. But Andre thinks the Octavia's seats are a bit of a problem. They're too wide so that you tend to slide from side to side when you go around corners, he says. That reduces the driver's control somewhat. But the wide seats pay off on longer journeys and provide extra comfort. Now it's time to check out the rear seats. Andre is pleased that Skoda Octavia RS offers so much space in the back. He thinks he could easily spend long journeys on the back seat, even though he prefers to be in the driver's seat. Logos on the interior give away the Octavia's sporty traits. Many of its components will be familiar from other models. The driving mode control lets you adjust the steering, the DSG, and the interwheel lock. So far, you can't adjust the suspension. The Octavia has a trunk space of 590 liters. Unfortunately, not everything about the Octavia RS is perfect, says Andre. The steering gives very little feedback. But Andre doesn't mind much because the Octavia has great traction even when speeding around curves. So steering feedback isn't really that important.
Der Octavia eigentlich nie die Haftung und so vermisse ich halt auch das Feedback gar nicht.
The RS 230 is Skoda's attempt to beef up the Octavia RS using successful VW technology. But was it worth the effort? After all, the Octavia RS has already been a big success.
bleibt natürlich die
Andre says the question remains if the RS 230 really is worth the extra €2,000. That depends if drivers regularly hit the racetrack. Here, the electronically controlled front axle interwheel lock really pays off, as it provides better grip on bends. But Andre thinks for most people, the normal RS will suffice.